what are the current prospects for NetJets? Is it a substantial contributor to growth in revenue and earnings?
Yeah, it's not a big growth. It's a perfectly decent business. The number, it peaked in new unit volume, more or less coincident with what happened in the stock market in 2007 and 8. I mean, there were a fair number of people whose income was dependent on stock market behavior, particularly hedge fund managers, but a lot of others. And they gave us quite a boom in sales. And not only did their demand fall off, but when their contracts ran out, and they tended to run out in like 2011 and 12, a lot of them did not renew until the last, won't be totally accurate on this, but until the last 6 or 8 months, net ownership in the U.S. was declining just slightly, and that's turned around now. Net ownership is growing month by month, but it is not a huge growth business at all. I mean, it's a very large size business. I mean, we are probably 60-some% of the industry, and there's nobody remotely close as a second. I mean, we are the premier product, but I don't see the market being double or triple the present size. We are going to China very soon, but that's a very, very long-range play. We are in Europe, and that still is declining a little bit in unit volume. Now, the flight hours have picked up a fair amount, so the owners are using the planes more in the last 6 months to a year, and that fell off a lot in the 2007-8 period. So I would not characterize NetJets as a big growth opportunity, but I'm glad we own it, and I think it's a very satisfactory business, but it is not one I would expect to see a whole lot of growth out of. Charlie?
Well, I demonstrated my optimism by buying 25 more hours.
He was a tough sell, too, I got to tell you that. I can think of a few more comments, but I won't make them.